Hello.
Hi.
We're gonna vlog the day that we've had. So basically, right now we're in front of this like Peruvian restaurant. That there it is,
Looks delicious.
in Sleepy Hollow, New York, and you wouldn't guess the things that we've gone through to get here.
Trials and tribulations.
So first we tried to get on the Metro North, and we tried to go to Sleepy Hollow, right? And we actually, we took the one, and then we went to what was it, 225th?
Yes.
Yeah, 225th.
Wait.
Something.
Marble Hill.
Marble Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we were gonna like transfer to the Metro North and then take it. So then we got off the one. We like walked to the Metro North stop. Everything's chill. Everything's fine.
The train came.
The train came.
Yay!
We're like, yay!
So exciting.
Fall core, and it was like bright outside. Like we were seeing like all the leaves changing color, and we were like, wow, this is so great. And then we get on the train, and then like we're a couple stops in, and I'm like, hold on, these stops do not match up with the ones on my phone.
Yeah, you were like, they're going in the wrong order. Or
Yeah.
like we're going farther away from
Yeah,
where we need to
I was
go.
like, are we going the wrong way? Because at first I was in denial, because I was like, there's no way we went the wrong. Because it's like, if it's a train, it's clearly going in one direction or another. And also like, usually there's like very clear signs of like which way it's going. So then we were like, at first I was like, I don't think we're going the wrong way. But then I slowly, and then I'm on my phone, I'm like, first of all, the stops don't line up. And second of all, the arrow is pointing in the wrong direction. So I'm like, okay, we're going the wrong way. And then so we get off the train, and then we're at this random ass stop called like Morris
Heights.
Yeah, Morris Heights.
Something.
And
In like the West Bronx.
yeah, it's literally like neither of us have been there before. Like we genuinely don't know anything about this place. We get off, and then we realize that the next train that's going in the direction we want to go in is leaving in like an hour or in like 45 minutes. And then we're like, what are we going to do in Morris Heights for the next 40 minutes? So then we're like, oh, there's conveniently like a state park. Like
Yes,
right
it was
there.
like extremely random. We just walked up the stairs and it was like staring us in the face.
Yeah, it was like the
Roberto Clemente State Park.
And then we were like, wait, this is kind of nice. And then we walk around, and it's like there's so many like nice leaves, and we're like, wait, this is a vibe. And then so we're walking around the park. We just kill like 40 minutes. We go back. We take the right train finally to go to Sleepy Hollow. And then we get off the train, and then we're like, okay, wait, what do we do now? And while we were on the train, we had this like vision of us like drinking
Hot apple cider.
hot apple cider,
and apple cider donuts.
apple cider donut in hand. Like this was like our vision. And we were like, we're gonna get off the train, and they're gonna start like telling us about the town, and we're gonna
Giving
have,
us
like,
pamphlets.
giving us
The
pamphlets.
pamphlets are very important.
Yeah, giving us pamphlets and like telling us everything. But then once we got off, it was like there was nothing. It was just a train station.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Yeah, and then
It was
we were
very
like,
cool looking, like very creepy,
Yeah.
haunted
yeah,
fall core, but
Yeah, but then we were like, where do we even go? Holy shit.
holy shit.
Wait, I don't
Did you see that?
No, I don't think
Oh
think
my
camera got
god.
it. Wait, I'm gonna try to get it on my camera. Can you watch my phone? Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Good lord.
Of course this would happen to us.
Whoa, there's a fire right there.
Oh. Wow. That's the Peruvian restaurant we're going to, by the way. Nice.
Hopefully they let us in.
Hopefully they let us in. They said it would be a 30-minute wait, but the way that our day is going, who knows? Hopefully.
We'll go
Okay.
in there and just demand Peruvian food.
Yes, they'll shove it into our mouths. Okay. Anyways, that was like a truck with like screaming, like a screaming recording inside. Nice. There's so much happening. So we get off the train. We're like, where do we go? So then we're like, oh, the cemetery. We can go to the cemetery.
Yeah.
So then we're walking towards the cemetery, and we're having like the best time. It's like
We were actually giddy.
it was Christian Girl Autumn. It was so good. It was like there was piles of leaves. Like the leaves were different colors. Like it was so great.
And the houses had really cool Halloween
Houses had
decorations.
good decor, and
Yeah.
like it was very fall core. So we enjoyed that, and then we get off, or we're at the cemetery, and then we have to cross this like highway to get there. So we cross the highway, and then we're like, wait, it's closed. Because again, we had taken so long to get to Sleepy Hollow because we missed our first train.
Yeah.
Or the first train was going the wrong way. Why is it not focusing? Okay, there we go. So yeah, at this point it was like almost 6 p.m. and the cemetery closed at 4:30. So we're like, okay,
Like,
whatever.
honestly, we wouldn't have made it even if
Yeah, we
did
wouldn't
take
have
the
made
earlier
it.
train.
We wouldn't have made it, but it was like just the fact that we wanted to do this thing and then it was closed. And we
Yeah.
were like, damn. So then we're like, okay, let's walk towards the town because the town has this like,
It's like Twilight Market
yes,
that we
Twilight
wanted to go
Market.
to.
And it was like, oh, there's a bunch of vendors. Notably, there would probably be apple cider there.
Hot apple
Hot
cider.
apple cider. We were about to fulfill our fantasy of having hot apple cider and apple cider donuts. And so we walk, like it's like a 15 to 20 minute walk. We walk to the market, and we're like, that's weird. They said that you need tickets to get in. The focus is so bad, whatever. And we're like, that's weird, but like surely we can just buy tickets and it'll be
Yeah,
chill.
right? Like it's a market, a big open area.
Yeah, open
you know?
market. So then we try to go in, and then we get to the entrance, and they're like, it's sold out.
We were like, God damn, can you at
Goddamn.
least tell us where to get some hot apple cider?
And they were like,
the cafe.
the cafe, which is literally in the info center. So we're like, okay, bet. So we walk like 10 steps to the cafe.
And there was no one in the cafe.
There was no one there, and there was no apple cider. But they did have this display of donuts. So then we're like, okay, let's get some of the donuts. So then one of the workers like comes and like gives us the donuts. So
for
that-
$10, by the way.
$10
For two
for two
donuts that were
donuts.
not even that big.
They were not. They were good.
They were good. They
were
were
good.
not apple cider donuts.
They were not apple. They were just like cinnamon sugar donuts.
Still good though.
They were so good.
Yeah.
And then after we literally sat outside because again we couldn't get in. We sat outside trying to. When we ate these donuts and we were like, we're hungry as fuck. And then we were
Let's
like,
go to the pub.
yeah, we should go to the pub because the pub it has like the vibe that we want, like American food. Like that's what we came here for, you know, like the good old classic American Halloween experience.
Yes.
So then we were like, okay, let's go to these. There's like these 3 pubs that we see on Google Maps, and like the food looks pretty good, and we could probably find the apple cider at one of these pubs.
Yes.
So then we call like the most popular one, and then Katie's like, how long is the wait? And then they're like, yeah, there's like a little line, it's a little wait, and then we're like, yeah, so how long is it? And then they're like, 2 hours.
Yes.
And then we were like, what the fuck? Like that is crazy. That's a crazy
Yeah.
amount of time to wait.
Yeah.
So then we're like, okay, there's these 2 other pubs that are like in the same area. And in that area, there's like a bunch of, it's literally where we are right now. Like there's a bunch of shops and stuff. So we're like, okay, let's just walk there, see what the line is like, if we can get in. And like, we'll fulfill our mission of getting the apple cider.
Yep.
And so we walk to the first pub. It's very full. And we're like, okay, let's
Like
just...
line out the door,
Yeah.
like impossible
Yeah.
to access type.
And then we walk to the second pub.
Same thing.
Same thing. And then while we were between the first pub and the second pub, we saw this Peruvian place. And we were like, you know what? If all else fails, we'll just go back there. So then we come back, and then they're like, yeah, it's like a 30-minute wait. So now we're waiting,
We put our name on the list and they're gonna call me, allegedly.
allegedly.
But it's been like probably 20 minutes.
I think it's been over 20 minutes. So
Still hungry
hopefully,
as fuck.
hopefully we get it. I
Yep.
feel like after all this, we have to have some good luck.
We need to have a singular W of the day.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
donuts were like a
They were pretty-
lowercase W.
Yeah, they were like you know, it was like a high, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like a, wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So hopefully, but this place has really good ratings, so we're excited. Have they called you?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm eagerly anticipating.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.